And here we are at the reviewing area. And here is the next component of the Constructicons set. And the next one we have here is Scavenger.
Now, Scavenger is different than the rest of them. This guy's always trying to prove his worth to the Decepticons and to the Constructicons. His saying is, Scavenger says, everything is worth something, even me. He is desperately tries to prove his worth to his comrades by trying to find things of value, whether by digging up a hillside or a backyard. He is only tolerated because of the abilities to use his shovels, magnetic, iconic, electrical, gas sensors to detect fuels, metals, and etc. His self-esteem is so low, he'd do just about anything for the approval of the others. Opinions of him as a worthless loser. So that's different. He's always trying to prove himself. The only thing that makes him valuable is actually the shovel right here. Now, if you remember and recall on some of the Transformers G1 cartoons, he actually used this shovel underneath Autobot, the ark that was crashed in the mountain. And that's how they got into Autobot base, I believe. It's been a while since I've seen it. But he has used this for purposes of detecting metals and other things that's up above him.
You're talking about in the
cartoon G1.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see here. He transforms into a Komatsu PC 2000-1 excavator power shovel. His weakness is his intelligence and speed. So with this guy, you kind of feel sorry for him because he feels like he's left out. He always needs to prove himself. And the only thing that they see gives him worth is the shovel that he can detect certain materials and certain gases that's up above them or maybe underneath them. I don't know. But I remember seeing him use this shovel a time or two to help the rest of the Constructicons, and they say, yes, this is how we can get in there. So, with that said, here's the review of Scavenger. Whoops. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so here we have Generation 1 Scavenger in his excavator mode.
Yeah, power shovel mode. Excavator. Yeah, that's good. Excavator. Let's see. Is you right or wrong? It is excavator.
Okay. Yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just rearranging your room over here. No.
Yes. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Here he is in his excavator mode. And looks nice. And again, not much to say. But it does look cool and has the usual Constructicon color scheme with the green and purple and with little bits of chrome here, which I was about to say that I was about to say that this figure might have some die-cast metal.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was about to say it does have die-cast metal, but it does not.
No.
Okay.
There's only, well, turn it on the other side right quick. Let me see something. No, turn it upside down. That's the only part, right? I believe that's the only part. And that's for connection.
Well, as far as I can feel, it's just
And it may not be.
plastic.
Okay.
But here's the bottom here. And it does have some treads here, which are not really functional, as you can tell here. And this figure doesn't really have a lot of molded in detail work. Well, it does have some purple on the canopy section, which is a separate piece of plastic and not just painted on the purple here. But all around, that there's not much to say like the others, but as far as I can see, it doesn't really have a lot of detail work to it. Well, you do have a little bit of like diamond plated detail work here, but everything else, not much to it. Well, you do have some pistons here which are molded in, and it does not roll because, well, it doesn't have any wheels, but he can slide around. If you want to. And this does have some features to it, and that is this entire green section can rotate all the way around, and the shovel part has 2 hinge joints, one here and one here, so you can get some nice scooping poses to it. And of course, he does come with some accessories which are meant for combined mode. So what he comes with is another one of these. And the differences with this versus the one that came with Bone Crusher, I'm guessing.
Yes, comes with Bone Crusher.
Yes, okay.
The pegs are different.
Yes. The one on Bone Crusher has 2 different size holes which go on 2 different size pegs, whereas this one for Scavenger, it comes with these 2 little holes which will go into these 2 tabs here. But you do have to make sure that this shovel part is out of the way. So it looks like that. and make sure this is up. So you have that there. And this hole here is where you can fit in either this screw or drill weapon, which is called the rotor blade. But just like with the one with bone crusher, you need to be
very careful
of how you're inserting it in. And right now it inserted in pretty good. And of course, to fire it, you just push on this green trigger and it fires out.
Fires out.
Really good.
Yes. And now you also have a fist that you can put in there. But that's for really hammering something. No.
But you kind of have to put it in like this.
Yes.
Because if you put it in the other way, it won't fit in because the shovel part gets in the way. And you can go, pew!
And it'll fire too. But don't forget that he also comes with the little gun that goes on the cab.
And yes, he comes with this little gun here that goes into that hole on top of the canopy to this tab here.
And now you have him with the rotor blade in there. You gotta be careful how you set that in there. It's such a... I think I know what it is. One side's a little bit bigger than the other. Yay! There you go. They get the picture. They get the gist. Yeah.
Well,
with the rotor blade, you got to be careful. They shoot off real easy because it's just made a little bit different.
And also be careful of the hands. But there you have his like attack mode there.
There you have his attack mode. He's the poor little guy that nobody wanted. He's always trying to get approval. So, with that said, we're going to go into the next mode,
which is the robot mode. So let's remove all this and get started. So to transform Scavenger, you want to, well, I would like to bring this shovel part all the way back, because you want to come to the bottom here and take the treads and bring them around, and these move as one hinge joint. They don't move independently.
No.
So flip it around and take these things and rotate them this way so these are facing this way. And you want to rotate them at here, because there is a cut joint here where you can rotate them this way. Now, oh, and you do want to, I mean, he does stand for no problem. Well, if you move it around, if you move something around too much, then he will kind of fall over. But what you would do is you would take this shovel part and help it as like a third leg to keep him balanced, which I think that's what I would do for the rest of the video. So once you got that done, take these things on the sides and pull them out, which will make his arms. And kind of rotate them up some. And take this black thing and flip it up. I mean, and as you can see, it is supposed to be folded all the way down, but I leave it like this so that it's easier for me to flip it up, because it is kind of tricky to flip it out when it's fold all the way in. And you're done. So there you have Scavenger in his robot mode. And like I already said, I use this shovel part to help him balance really good. And I actually forgot another piece of articulation for his vehicle mode. I think I might have already... No, I have not. I actually forgot another piece of articulation for his vehicle mode, and that is this section here does rotate all the way around. I did not show off that, right?
Keep going, it's okay.
I thought I had. But getting back to robot mode.
Flip out the head. Yeah, so it...
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like you're going to break it. And that's why I was saying don't try not to go all the way down with it.
Yes, like I already did. Just keep it down about here so that it's easier to flip up.
Okay, put his little gun in his hand. There you go.
And let's put his little gun in his hand. Which...
I don't think that's the right gun. I don't think that's the right gun.
Okay.
What do you know? All right.
Well, actually, it is supposed to be his right gun.
Is it?
Because that is what the instructions says.
Does the gun look like that? I don't know.
Yes. It is supposed to be like this.
It is? Huh. Okay.
But the problem with it is the holes are not... Well, the handle is not big enough to have him hold this gun.
Yeah, it just kind of droops right there. That's alright. That's good enough. He'll shoot his foot off or something.
But he can... It goes about, like... He can have him hold it like this, even though it hangs loose.
Yeah. Yeah. It hangs loose. Yeah. Alright.
Okay. Okay. But here he is in robot mode.
Yeah. Here we go.
And let's get a closer look at the head sculpt here. And I'll go ahead and just remove the gun. But here's a closer look at his head sculpt here. And the head sculpt is fairly neat.
I guess it's just, to me it's a small head for a big body, but hey,
but I, but I was talking about the sculpting of the
yeah,
head sculpt.
sculpt is fun.
Yeah, the sculpting on the head is fine, and it does have some silver paint to it. And as for the rest of the robot mode, not much to it. Well, you do have some chrome on his chest here, and a little bit more purple shown off.
That should be metal. I'm thinking about it. I think that is metal.
Well,
That is metal. That has to be metal for the connection point. Pull it down. Yeah. Yeah, that's metal. I think that's the only part that's metal on the whole.
but I cannot feel it metal.
It's metal.
Okay.
I remember we had this a long time ago in the 1980s, and it was metal.
Okay.
That was the only part that was metal on Devastator. And
Okay.
it had to be metal for the connection point.
Okay. Well, we are kind of gonna say it's metal. And as for the rest of the robot mode, it does kind of look weird.
Standard. Nothing special. Looks like a big block.
I was about to say, it kind of feels kind of little off.
Yes.
Or, yes.
The proportions on him's off
Yes.
in a couple areas.
So, the robot mode is kind of a little weird, but it is what it is from the 1980s.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the side here. And all you have, and you do have this thing that just moves around, and there's nothing you can do about it. And the back here. And the other side. And that's it. And for articulation, arms can rotate all the way around. And that is it. And his gun still doesn't have a grip because the handle of the gun is not big enough for the holes in his hands. And that is about it. Yeah, that is about it. So, we'll be back with our final thoughts here.